I wasn't even gonna review this, but it's about damn time it feels like Phase 5. This is the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 review, because why not? To summarize, still reeling from the loss of Gamora, Peter Quill must rally his team to defend the universe and protect one of their own. If the mission is not completely successful, it could possibly lead to the end of the Guardians as we know them. Oh. But it's not because clearly we're still here. So, hello. This film is rated PG 13, the runtime of 2 hours and 29 minutes of adventure, sci fi, spacey goodness. This is the first time in a long time where a PG-13 movie actually felt like it. And from usually keep it safe Disney, what a surprise! There was a lot of surprises this weekend. This is wild. Well times. This will be spoiler free, of course, because I actually want you to see it. Wait, what? Guardians isn't even your favorite Marvel series. And it's Guardians. Eh. I mean, you're not wrong, but you know what you're getting into. But in order to stay current with the MCU, why not? Wrong. We can say my expectations were low, and they were. I'm not gonna lie about that. And not necessarily looking forward to much in this film. No, I didn't go in there with my arms crossed, but I don't look to my superheroes to do stand up, so there's that. The story, very easy concept to grasp. We're focusing on Rocket's backstory here, as well as pushing the individual Guardians' character development forward, while placing more puzzle pieces into Phase 5. So you definitely need to pay attention to those Easter eggs. The writing, it was okay for what it was. Again, we're not looking for depth here, but it does deliver in the moments that call for it. There were a couple of scenes that could have been pulled because they were just corny and did nothing. But other than that, I feel like overall it did a great job showing different perspectives from each representative guardian and not leaving anyone out. It was a good balance. Visual everything. I'm starting with makeup, costume, and prosthetics because wow. The detail and the quality of a lot of the characters was just on point. I haven't been this impressed since Walking Dead. Like, seriously, shout out to the entire team. And this just rolls right into visual effects because those were also solid. Some moments of CG were just like, what was that? But overall, they didn't distract from the action and it did keep me interested. So I can't even front on that. And it's Guardians. They're not going to give them a peasy little budget and hope for the best like they do some of their other series. Even the on screen graphics and typography were dope too. So shout out to them. Performances. Everyone is their character now, respectfully. Remember, I was not expecting anything groundbreaking here, but it was great to see some range from all of the Guardians and dialogue too, because, like I said before, there sometimes isn't really balance when it comes to distribution of screen time and even lines. The film does excel at maintaining that balance throughout. I can't give anything away, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. But the combat scenes were cool, not my favorite, but they were entertaining, great choreo and effects within. And side note, shout out to Zune. What a time. I won't get all nostalgic, obviously, but the score fit the film pretty well. It was very on the nose. Box office wise, Guardians Volume 3 did okay. It debuted with 118 million domestically, which is under Volume Two's debut of 146 million. It isn't terrible, but I think a true summer release date would have helped. Like, holidays, obviously the easy ones. And, when once the children's are out of school and there's more vacations happening, people got that time to just pop up. I mean, it's still May. Like, things are happening. College, yeah, y'all are probably this week, next week, now, if you're not already out. So, Yeah, scheduling wise, this is kinda like in the middle of things going on, and, like, there's graduations and stuff, so I wouldn't say this is the best release date to do, but I guess. Mm. And likely people were skeptical for a Guardians film to deliver. I mean, I was, especially in the murkiness of Phase 5 and what it is so far. You know what? I'll go as far as to say this is the most entertaining film for me in Phase 5 right now. Yes, on May 10th, Wednesday. A Guardians film was the most impressive out of Phase 5 so far. Like, what kind of realm is this? But yeah, with all that being said, overall, I'm gonna rate this a solid 4 out of 5. Is this one of the highest? Possibly, but I would definitely recommend seeing it in theaters so you can get your excitement for Phase 5 up because it's been before it goes right back down into a lull for more delayed content. Because Marvel has a lot going on right now. So do not even just the writers, but mm. There's something else I want to say, but maybe on the next spoiler-filled review. It's just a general statement about it all, but I won't say it now. Just put it in your pocket. And it's funny because it's like, what if you never do another spoiler-free review for the next Marvel series? Oops. Well, I hope I remember because I feel like I'll say it eventually, but maybe in the next vibe mode. But the pacing was okay. Some parts, like I mentioned, they could have been cut to give us a more concise runtime. I'll also go as far to say this is the best Guardians movie of the franchise. Ooh. Not Guardians being the glimmer of hope. That's crazy. Oh, and prepare yourself because they're gonna try to make you cry at least thrice. So yeah, there's that. Slight sensitivity warning for those of you who are animal lovers. It didn't bother me. It's nothing crazy. Well, I've said too much. It- just sensitivity warning if you are like that with animals. Just saying, heads up. Also, stick around for the credits. There are mid and post credit scenes to be watched. But yeah, overall, go see it. Especially if like you're like me, super skeptical, thinking Guardians is just gonna Guardians. I don't need to see this. But you do. Do it. It's not free, but I mean, you'll have fun. Be sure to connect with us via Spotify using the poll and Q&A sections, leaving your thoughts about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Even if you didn't see it. I want to know if it's something to where you're probably like, yeah, I'm gonna just wait till it's streaming. Like if you have that type of attitude about you, or if it's more so, I'm just not excited for it. Or if you did see it, I want to know your thoughts. You can also do so on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, or verbalvibemode.com. Or you can even leave a voicemail using, oh snap, it isn't Anchor anymore. Do this live because I don't remember the name of it. Oh. Hold on. Well, you know what? The link that Spotify's giving out is still connected to Anchor. Shout out to an acquisition. So yeah, you can still leave a voicemail via Spotify. Oh my god. The link is in the description box. So peace.